Germany is famous for its Autobahns. A paradise for motorists. Driving on them is toll-free. There's no general speed limit, and most are well maintained, with quite a few exceptions. Autobahn number 11, or the A11 in the eastern state of Brandenburg, is part of the 13,000 kilometers of highway in Germany. The route near the border with Poland is special. It's so old it could be an open-air museum. A legacy of the Nazi era, the roadbed dates back to 1936. Cars have been driving on the route for nearly 80 years. The head of maintenance for the road, Lars Kahler, is always fixing things. Subsidence causes cracks and threatens safety.
We have lots of breakdowns. Truck axles break and stuff breaks or falls off. We find debris in the ditches. Because there's no hard shoulder, it's harder to prevent the stalled vehicles and objects from becoming safety risks.
The A11 wasn't built to handle today's traffic volumes. Other newer Autobahns that date back to the 70s or 80s weren't either. Heavy trucks are a real problem. Many more far heavier articulated lorries are now on the road.
This Autobahn was designed for loads of up to 25 tons. Today, that's an average load. They can carry up to 41 tons before they need a special permit. Truck length also plays a big role. They reduce the road surface to rubble.
Experts estimate that freight traffic is expected to increase by a third by the year 2020 and say road renewal is necessary. Politicians have finally gotten the message. Kurt Bodewig is a former transportation minister and traffic expert. He says there must be more investment in infrastructure.
We have a backlog of maintenance that hasn't been carried out and urgent repairs that could cost up to 40 billion euros. We need that to modernize the road network.
German industry, and shippers in particular, also say Germany's roads need investment. Arno Brücke is head of a middle-sized trucking company that has about 120 trucks. He says the biggest challenge is traffic congestion rather than competition.
What hurts us is being stuck in traffic. We don't get paid for the time we lose then. But what's even more troubling for me is that we've got industries that need working logistics to be supplied and serviced. It's their problems and inability to come to terms with it that worry me.
The need for investments in road maintenance in Germany can be seen in Bonn as well, and in the industrialized region of North Rhine-Westphalia, where there's lots of truck traffic. The Friedrich-Ebert Bridge across the Rhine was inaugurated in the late 1960s. As is the case with many other bridges in Germany, comprehensive renovation is required. The materials are crumbling, especially the joints that are supposed to hold the whole thing together.
It looks worse inside, where we've got corroded steel. That's where you see that something must be done to ensure the roadbed and bridge structure can handle today's traffic load.
Stopgap repairs are common. For 40 years, only the most urgent repairs have been made. It's a process of patching rather than real repair, even on key spans. Politicians agree that Germany must invest more. But how to raise the money has sparked heated controversy, even in coalition talks between the Conservatives and Social Democrats. The conservative CSU wants to impose a toll on vehicles registered outside of Germany.
We need increased fairness. Foreigners should finally have to pay for the infrastructure they use. We're sticking to that and will ensure it's implemented.
While the politicians debate, communities are already beginning to oppose what they think may come, including tolls on the Autobahn. Möglingen isn't far from the A7 in southwestern Germany. To avoid existing tolls, many trucks drive right through the small town rather than taking the highway. There's no other route. The mayor's office is probably one of the noisiest in Germany.
The traffic takes away our town center, and the threat of injury to our children and the elderly is great. We have exhaust fumes and noise. It's unbearable and can't be tolerated.
He's been demanding a bypass for the community for 24 years. He says he already has filing cabinets full of paperwork, petitions, and complaints.
I can't give up, and I won't. I'll keep fighting for the bypass as I always have. But it's really frustrating to have to put all this effort into a road that isn't really my responsibility.
And that's even though the mayor has complete support from the town's residents. A residents' initiative shows us the result of decades of wrangling with the state and federal government. It's a bit of asphalt.
Every government and senior official makes a different decision. I've been doing this for 30 years, over 30 years, and I've seen ministers, top officials, heads of government and parliamentary representatives come and go. And each one says something else.
If we don't act now, our standard of living will fall. We'll lose jobs and we'll fall behind.
Germany and its roads is a story of missed opportunities for renewal. Now, billions will be needed, and above all, action to get cars rolling smoothly down Germany's roads and Autobahns again.